I just ate them, and I've just eaten them. What's the difference in American and in British? I know there are differences between American and British English in this area. So when answering, please specify whether you speak American or British English.
As a non-native speaker, I would say there is a different feel to the two examples. I just ate them sounds like I simply ate them. As a reply to, how was it possible that all the apples disappeared? I just ate them, that's all. Whereas the second example sounds more like a, did you eat the apples I left for you? Yes, I've just eaten them.
I speak American English. I just ate them and I've just eaten them are not examples of different spellings in British and American English. I ate them is past tense. I have eaten them is present perfect tense. Eaten is a past participle, not a verb. However, I think you're looking for something like this. I learned that American and I learned that British. The British speaker spelled it with AT, whereas the American spelled it with an 8. This distinction doesn't hold for all past tense/past participle forms of verbs. It fit, American, is spelled fitted in Britain. When American English adds an 8 to the verb stem to form the past tense/past participle, British English adds AT instead. When American English doesn't change the form of the verb, i.e. fit, present, versus fit, past, British English adds an ed to form the past tense fitted, but also, light in American English becomes lit in the past tense, whereas in British English, it becomes lighted. So anyway, I hope this is what you were asking about.
The answer is that I have just eaten them is normal in British and I think us usage, but I just ate them is not normal in British use, or at any rate wasn't until recently, except in the different sense of Mplungen's answer. The aspectual difference between the simple past and the present perfect is that the perfect is used for past with present relevance, the simple past for, well, simple past. So, I have eaten it has some present relevance, perhaps I can still feel the curry burning in my belly, or somebody has just discovered the cake has gone and wants to know where it is now, or I am in the present state of having eaten polar bear at some time in my life. I ate it is regarding the event on its own without considering any present relevance, even possibly those same acts of eating the curry, the cake and the polar bear. In a similar way, some expressions of time encompass the present. Just and just now do, and so normally do today and this afternoon, assuming it is still this afternoon. Yesterday, once, and this morning if it is no longer morning do not. In British usage, more than us, we don't tend to use a present-related expression of time with a simple past or a non-present related time with a perfect. If we do the latter, it implies that the relevant time is in fact finished. So, all judgments with regard to UK usage. I have just eaten it but not I just ate it in that sense. I saw him yesterday but not I have seen him yesterday. I have eaten polar bear and I ate polar bear once but not I have eaten polar bear once superscript 1. I have seen him today and I saw him today are both acceptable but have slightly different meanings. I saw him today implies that the time within which I might have seen him today is over, for example he has gone away. This is even clearer in negative and interrogative cases. Have you seen him today? Implies that you might still be able to, while did you see him today? Implies that you have missed him. As I say, the judgments above are for UK English. I am aware that US English is not the same in this regard, but I wouldn't like to specify exactly how. Superscript 1 actually, I've realized that I have eaten polar bear once is acceptable, but with a different meaning, on exactly one occasion as opposed to at some time in the past. I ate polar bear once is ambiguous between these, but unless once is emphasized, will usually mean at some time in the past. I have eaten polar bear once can only mean on exactly one occasion.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.